This week, we're talking English teachers, baseball, outfits, and pretzels. Get ready for the Ekko. What's up, Hastings High School? Today is Friday, April 26, 2019, also known as National Pretzel Day. Yes, that's a real thing. I'm Kat Piney. You're in store for a great show today. First off, let's talk about why the school was so empty last Wednesday. Every ninth grader, alongside their Link Crew leaders, learned an important lesson they can't find in any textbook: respect. The annual Respect Retreat, hosted by Youth Frontiers, was held at Hastings Country Inn, as well as Resurrection United Methodist Church. There was high energy all day long, with students participating in small groups, games, and many other fun activities. Speaking of respect, every single one of us deserves it. 2 weeks ago, the 22nd Annual National Day of Silence took place. The goal of the day is to spread awareness about the extreme bullying and mistreatment students in the LGBT+ community face.
So for example, if there's a student at our school who identifies as LGBTQ and hasn't come out yet, and they see other people talking down to or making negative comments, they themselves might feel that they have to hide or suppress any of the feelings that they might be having. And that's really, harmful to the student. So it's just to raise awareness around the way we treat other people can sometimes make them feel like they don't have a voice.
There are many students here you may not know or recognize, and possibly some teachers too. In fact, this year, there are 3 new English teachers who are eager and excited to show HHS what they bring to the classroom. The Ekko's Luke Ludwig has been looking around the language arts department recently and has this report.
New beginnings start at high school. It is where many of us pave the way for the rest of our lives.
I knew when I was, I think, in 11th grade that I wanted to be a teacher.
But some of our new beginnings don't start at our freshman year, or even when we attend as a student. These 3 people, like many others here at HHS, have started a new chapter of their lives, teaching.
It's a bit unusual to have 3 openings in one department, and sometimes life just happens.
Mr. Dugstad, Miss Hint, and Miss Phillips were all hired here at HHS this year.
Each of them bring their different experiences. They're all very eager. They all have wonderful ideas. But it's been a nice mix because they're all at different spots within their career.
Students have nothing to complain about either.
She is, you can tell that she's new, but she's doing a great job so far.
She's simple but sophisticated. She always interacts with her students, and she's not just a teacher. She always is involved with everything else.
And they're all united by one thing.
I tell people every single day I love my job.
Their love.
I just see people wanting to be good people.
For Hastings High School.
It's been really, really awesome. The staff, my colleagues, are really supportive and fun and nice, and the kids are great as well, so I've enjoyed everything about it so far.
But just because they can agree on one thing does not mean they're all the same. They all have experience ranging from 13 years to being just brand new.
My kids, so my students think I'm 28. At least they tell me that they think I'm 28. And I continue to tell them that I'm 28. So they don't know I'm a new teacher.
She may be embarrassed of it being her first year, but working at HHS is most definitely something to be proud of.
Not only are you excellent people in the community and within your own school, but you have a lot going for you academically as well.
These teachers don't only have English going for them, however. Mr. Dugstad does outdoor club, Miss Hint does tennis, and Miss Phillips likes something a little more obscure.
So I am quite the music junkie. I actually went to some of the same concerts as you guys this year. I am a big metal fan. I know looking at me, you would never guess that.
Most definitely not what somebody would expect from an English teacher.
I went to the Five Finger Death Punch and Breaking Benjamin concert earlier this year, and I plan on going to more concerts this summer. I just haven't bought my tickets yet.
But to each their own. And even though we missed the old English teachers, we didn't miss a beat in the English department with these 3 new members of the Hastings High School family. Luke Ludwig, reporting for the Ekko.
Rock on.
Next time you see Ms. Hint, Ms. Phillips, or Mr. Dugstad, wish them a good day and tell them we're happy they're here. One of those classics nearly everyone reads in their English classes is Romeo and Juliet. In past years, many of our freshmen have taken a field trip to watch the famous play. This year, however, professional actors from Classical Actors Ensemble came to our very own HHS auditorium.
Ladies? Oh! Alas, my lady's dead!
The popular Shakespeare tragedy has always been a part of the English 9 curriculum, and all freshmen were invited to watch.
For the most part, they were really excited to see the play, to see it live, and they were more excited after. They really, really wanted to talk about all the favorite parts or the way the actors had interpreted certain lines or certain roles.
Some of your favorite actors might play the bad guy on TV shows or in movies. However, a group of seniors recently saw what real criminals live like. On Tuesday, April 16th, Mrs. Myers' Principles of Law class took a walk across the street to the Dakota County Judicial Center, where they saw firsthand how inmates lived. The class got to see a real presentation, an actual courtroom, and even got to see a real holding cell. What an amazing opportunity to teach the youth about our judicial system. Whether you're in the courtroom or even out on a playing field, there are rules that have to be followed. Baseball lives in the hearts of many here at HHS. Whether you're a super fan, stat fanatic, or player, one thing you can agree on is that baseball is America's greatest pastime. Let's toss it over to the Ekko's Corey Arnson for the story.
The sound of spring. Some might say it's the sweetest sound there is. Of course, it's baseball. Often when you think of baseball, you tend to focus on a favorite team.
Oh, definitely the Twins. I've been watching it ever since I was young.
For some people, watching isn't enough, and they gotta get their knees dirty themselves. But due to Mother Nature, they've been forced to start off the year practicing inside. But with the weather cleared up, they can head outside and get the season rolling.
Well, we're outside, which is awesome. We hit the snot out of the ball, which is fun. And yeah, I think we're ready for our next games whenever they are going to happen.
Seniors Jake Biermeyer and Isaac Flynn have spent a lifetime perfecting their craft.
I've been playing baseball ever since I was about 4.
They've logged countless hours in the cage or on the mound. But to them,
and it's totally worth it because I've improved a lot over the years and I wouldn't give it away for anything.
Everyone on the field notices the hard work they put in every day.
They're leaders. They're just natural born leaders that are going to go out there and they're going to help the team win in any way they can.
But it's really not all just work to them.
I love just being with the boys and seeing all my friends at, in the stands at our games, and then the ice bats afterward.
While the memories will always be there, they think there might be more in the sport for them. These two have their mindset on taking a swing, not just in high school, but at the college level.
Yeah, participating in collegiate athletics certainly is a significant accomplishment. 97% of those student athletes, their experience is going to end at high school.
It wasn't so easy making a choice on where to sign.
I didn't know where I wanted to go at first, and then I kind of thought about what I wanted to major in, so I chose Augsburg for that reason.
I wanted to go to a 4-year school for as long as I could remember, and then I just met with the coach at DCTC and I really liked it.
And if playing doesn't work out, Jake has other plans.
Like maybe get into coaching.
Coaching, playing, or whatever else these students do. We hope they can make a home run into the future. Stepping up to the plate, this is Corey Arnson signing off for The Ekko.
If that last story got you in the baseball spirit, make sure you catch Isaac and Jake tonight at home against the St. Thomas Cadets. If baseball is not quite your thing, maybe I can interest you in fashion. We all have our own taste in what we wear, but this senior has got fashion in her jeans. From casual wear to formal attire, she does it all. Stitching together the details is the Ekko's Alice and Amy.
Snipping, stitching, and sewing. A lot goes into making the clothes you see on the racks.
You have to cut it out and you have to figure out which size you want to make it and then pin it all together. And
Senior Emily Clemens has been making clothes for years.
I started sewing when I was 5 with my mom's mom, who I call my Nana.
And with encouragement from her family,
my Nana has bought me all of my machines as like Christmas presents, which I'm very grateful for.
Her passion grew.
They've been really supportive through all of it, which is really nice.
And one person in particular started it all.
My mom, her grandma, has been helping her mostly.
But what her grandma didn't teach her is how to draw.
I have a few dresses, I guess, that I've drawn in other outfits. Not a lot of just outfits that I wear normally, but outfits that I want to make in the future.
But Emily and her grandma aren't the only sewers in the family.
When I was younger, I did sew some shorts, shirts, and mostly when the kids were young, I made them some clothes.
However, talent may have skipped a generation.
She and I did it together, and that didn't go so well.
Luckily, Emily is willing to share.
We do share some clothes here and there.
And Emily has been able to show off her passion for fashion to the students of HHS with a little help from her Instagram.
Emily's outfits are super inspiring. She wears the most unique, cool things, and it's super awesome to see her pull them off.
Senior Charisma Denning has been supporting Emily since middle school.
I first started learning about Emily making her own clothes in middle school when she made her own formal dresses.
And she has moved from formal dresses to prom dresses.
It's very pretty and I'm really excited for it to be done.
After prom, the school year will start to wrap up and Emily has decided to take her talents to college with her.
I'm going to University of Wisconsin Stout and majoring in apparel design.
She has many dreams and aspirations.
I really want to style photo shoots and like style commercials and TV shows almost.
Whether it's adults,
I'm really proud of her. I'm really proud of what she can do.
Or fellow peers.
Emily is one of the sweetest people ever. She's always there for you and she's just super kind and a really loving person.
I'm Allison Amy, reporting for The Ekko.
If you want some more inspiration for your own wardrobe, check out Emily's Instagram @ClemensCloset. That was so much fun. Hope you enjoyed our show today, and happy National Pretzel Day. Don't forget to get a pretzel. I'm Kat Piney. See you next time on The Ekko.